God comfort all of you in your homes or wherever you're watching from today, to be protected with health and every blessing that comes from God. I also wanted to, I'm sure you know if you're watching today, that I'm not a fuzzy-looking priest, as many of you may have thought who have seen me for the first time online, but there is some clarity within the church, and I know you kind of get used to seeing things a certain way, and it might even look different for you today, seeing the church clearer on the stream, as well as the audio being significantly better. We had made some upgrades to the audio a while back, but it took changing the brains of the system in order to have a better sounding delivery, if you will call it that, of the sound to you. So I want to thank our parish council and so many who have made donations from all over the country, from Iowa, Ohio, Florida, California, Washington State, all over the United States. Those are just a few. Boston is another one. I know I'm going to forget somebody, so I apologize if I forget from where your donations came in from to help the church. But it's our goal to, as you see, we take it very seriously, the streaming part of our church, and we actually have, for those who may not know, and maybe I've said this before, but we have a professional studio up in our choir loft. It's just a matter of upgrading it, getting it to high definition, which we now have. But the cameras are fully mobile with joysticks and zoomable. The only problem is you have this shot here, you have this shot here, and you have the shot over my shoulder in the altar, because those are static shots, because we don't have the ability to have someone run the cameras. So maybe at some point when the churches will start to open up again, we will have someone up in the choir loft to give you an even more up close and personal look. And when I point something out, or I decide to do a last minute audible, if you want to call it that, on my announcements or whatever, that they'll be able to pan and move the cameras. But I want to thank our community for supporting this, so that we can support you during this time, and for all the wonderful outreaches that you give to me. As many of you know, I send out daily emails, and you send me emails too, and those are, I can't even tell you how, I don't know how to even say it, how important that is for me to receive from you, to get the feedback and the kind comments, the understanding, the appreciation, the connection that you feel is just, it's overwhelming for me as a priest to know that what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to offer you is so well received from all over the planet, even from I almost forgot, our friends in Thessaloniki who are watching. Christos Anesti, and I pray that all those who watch from all over are continually blessed. But I want to thank you for what you are offering me during this time. I know that you have said what I'm offering you, but what you offer me is, as a parent, for those of you who are parents, you know that when you have your children, you raise your children, you help them. Most of the time you're arguing with them, trying to get them to do whatever the task is at hand, whether it's to learn how to go to the bathroom, or to brush their teeth, or to put their clothes on, to get out the door for school, to do their homework, all the way up to finding the right person to spend the rest of their life with, not making stupid mistakes, all these things, and you're constantly working as a parent. And then you get the occasional gift back that's completely different, which is the work that you're putting in and you're investing. You get something back, which is an I love you, or a hug, or a random act of kindness that your child does for you. And on this day of Mother's Day is a day that we commemorate mothers, and we understand their effort, their hard work every single day. And the way to appreciate them is to express your gratitude to your mothers or the mother figures in your lives. And the mother figures in your lives may even be men, too. There's widowers who are out there who are playing both roles in a household, who are the mother and the father of a household. So to all of those who are celebrating today, the mothers who are constantly redirecting their children in different ways, every single day, every moment of every day, may the best mother ever, the Panagia, may she continue to guide you and help you during this time. And to realize, too, that we offer her our thanks for what she does for us. We offer our thanks to mothers for what they do for us. And you have offered your thanks to me in so many ways, and it means everything. It means everything to be able to express how you feel to another person, and not to minimize that or forget about how important that is. Because when we interact with each other, many times we can look past things and maybe take them for granted, or just forget about the sacrifice and the struggle that goes into simple, everyday tasks that are simple for the recipient, but very difficult for the administrator of those tasks. And parents, as you know, are the administrators of so many tasks. So tell them how you feel today. Express to them your love and your gratitude for the everyday, for the struggle every day as they earn their wings in the kingdom of heaven, as they take their example from the Virgin Mary, and as your comments continue to bolster their work. Think about it. In your jobs, in your lives, when you receive a kind word, or somebody says something and they acknowledge something that you do, it keeps you going. And today is a day to keep your mothers going. In this difficult time, in a constant state of struggle to raise children, express your gratitude to those who are mothers in your lives. And don't forget today, too, in your prayers, to express your gratitude to the mother of all of us, the Virgin Mary. I pray that you have a blessed day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. And I don't know if I can give out virtual carnations to you or how that would work today, but God bless you and strengthen you. And I know that if you're watching as a family and your mom's in the room, get up from your couch or whatever and go give your mom a hug and tell her that you love her and how much you appreciate what she does for you. And don't just say it like that, too, generic. Tell her what she really does that means makes a difference for you. Those are two things, now that I'm talking about the side note here, there's two things that are critical that I ask you to do in your lives. Number one, don't say, forgive me for whatever I did that was wrong. Don't ever tell somebody that. Know what you did that was wrong and tell them, forgive me for this exact thing that I did that was wrong. Don't ever say, well, I did something that was wrong, or if you thought it was wrong, or whatever. Don't say that. Say exactly what it is. And likewise, today, when you give gratitude to your mothers, say exactly what you're grateful for. Don't say, thank you for all the things you do. You can buy a card from Hallmark that'll say that. Say the specifics of what those things are. What are they? And they're different for everyone. May you have a blessed day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. And God strengthen and keep you in peace and health this day and always. Amen.